Hey folks, this is Vincent Otterly with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to try Cthulhu, Death May Die. This is a cooperative game for 1 to 5 players. It's for ages 14 and up, and the average playtime is about 1.5 to 2 hours long. So, this is our first time playing the game, so we might get a rule wrong or two, but as I always say, I'm here to spread awareness, have some fun, play some games, and if you like what you see here and end up getting the game for yourself, or not, then great. So, like I mentioned, this is a cooperative game where players will take on the role, I guess, of various people, and they'll be embarking on a scenario against your chosen elder god. This is based on the Cthulhu universe, which I know very little about. I've played Elder Sign, I've played Arkham Horror, but not too much. I don't know the lore behind all that stuff. So what's going to happen is, I'm actually going to pull out the box. So the box is fairly big. That's why I showed you the instruction manual. This is just some of what's in the box. This is the Cthulhu well, I hesitate to use the word miniature because it's quite big. But if you were going to play if you're going to play with Cthulhu as your chosen elder god, you would take all of this stuff in that little mini box along with the miniature out. But we're not playing against Cthulhu today. We're playing against the other one, which is Hathor, I think his name was? Hastur. There we go. Hathor, I think, was an Egyptian god. Anyway, so Hastur, you're going to choose one of the two elder gods that are in this main box. And then you're also going to choose one of the 6 scenarios, or episodes as it says in here, and that will determine how the game is set up and everything else. This is episode 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All of the pieces come inside these little mini boxes, and we're doing episode 1 today. As a newcomer to the game, let's figure that's where we'd start. One of the items in the episode mini box is a setup guide. So it tells you how to set up that particular scenario. This is Blasphemous Alchemy, is what this is. And we have to set up the board via the back of this card here. Any special conditions that might be part of this scenario will be listed here. And our goal for this scenario is to disrupt the ritual, destroy 4 of the 5 labs by dealing 4 or more total wounds to them with the destroy equipment action. And what that's going to do is that's going to summon the elder god, Hastur, is it? Yeah, Hastur. That's him over here. He is sitting on a separate tracker, which I'll show you in a little bit, but this guy's really gruesome looking. Kind of worrisome there. I'll see if I can bring this over without dropping anything. Okay, so this is like the monster board, and some of these cards were like included in like his mini box. But anyway, so there's Hastur. He's going to be moving up this track, and if he reaches this rightmost spot, then game over instantly. If he reaches the red spot, he will spawn on the table, assuming he isn't there already. If we do the ritual early enough, we can get him on the table and attack him before he gets to the red. But if he gets to the red and he comes on the table, we still have to disrupt the ritual before we can do any damage to him. So just because he's out on the board doesn't mean that we can attack him. So we need to disrupt the ritual as soon as possible, preventing him from getting to the end. This is his card here. In fact, there's like 4 phases to him. I'm going to put this back. Okay, it's just very unwieldy. He's got 4 phases. He starts on stage 1 here. And whenever Hastur advances along that track, this is what happens. And then once we defeat, I guess when he comes out at stage 2, and he has 12 health, and he has a new set of conditions that we have to worry about. And these are the dice that he rolls. If we defeat him at stage 2, he'll move on to stage 3. And then if we defeat him at stage 3, he'll move on to stage 4. So we have to like do a total of, looks like 36 damage to him total in order to kill him. But he's going to be doing a lot of nasty things to us in the meantime. While he is unsummoned on the board, he stays in stage 1. But as soon as he is summoned, he'll move into stage 2, and that's when we can actually attack him, assuming we've disrupted the ritual. These are some of the other enemies that we'll be facing in this scenario. We've got Fire Vampire and a Byakushi, like I guess a banshee, but a winged banshee. I don't know.
Oh, Byaku.
I guess, but this is what they do when various things happen. I guess we'll come to that later. And these are like the general baddies that we'll be seeing. There are cultists and Haster disciples. These disciples would not be available if we were fighting against Cthulhu. Cthulhu would have his own separate little mini monsters, I guess, or minions. So, yeah, so we're going to be fighting various creatures in this game. In fact, as part of the scenario, one of these Banshees, or whatever they're called, come out already. So that's what that one looks like. We're trying to destroy these labs. That's what they look like. We have to do 4 wounds to them in order to destroy them. The way this works is this. According to the scenario, we start here, and we have to move along the rooms. There are doorways here to help us navigate these things. Like, there's no door here, but wherever there is an arrow, there's a little arrow there, a little arrow there. So these rooms connect. There's an arrow, these rooms connect. There's an arrow here, so these rooms connect, and so on. So we're going to be moving around. There is a stairwell here that leads over there. So there is it's either a basement or a second floor, I'm not sure which it is, but there are 2 other labs located here, and we have to destroy 4 of them. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total. So we have to destroy 4 of them. These are the cultists in red. This is that little vampire-looking thing. That looks rather nasty. I don't want to fight that. So there's that. I think that was there. Yeah, and then characters. So the game comes with, I think, it looks like roughly 10 characters or so, 8 to 10 characters. This is my favorite, but I didn't want to be him because he didn't have attributes or whatever that I liked. But this is Morgan. It looks like Indiana Jones. It even says, I've got a bad feeling about this. That's Harrison Ford thing. The kid is another character that you can play as. You can play as Ian. You can play as Borden.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lizzie Borden.
I guess. Yeah, I'm not gonna. 2 things are certain in life: death and axes.
Wow.
Ahmed. It looks like he's some kind of healer. Each character has different skills, so you pick the one that you like. Elizabeth, Rasputin, Sister Beth. Yeah, we're back to Morgan. I am Adam. Shoot first, never ask. And you are...
I'm a fat.
Fatima.
I'm a fat.
I'm a fat.
If
you're dyslexic, I guess.
I love her outfit.
That's why you chose it. Each character has their own unique miniature. And so that's her, for example. She's got the little knife holding behind her, and she's got that knife in the photo there.
Yep.
So, other things I didn't show you that were in the box. These are other tiles that you may or may not use, depending on the scenario setup. The different tiles have 2 sides. This is like 13B, and this side is like 13A. Yep. So you're going to, again, use the back of that one card, and it'll tell you on here, use 6A for that, 9A for that, 7A for that, 4A for that, and so on. So there's that. Other miniatures that we are not using in this game, like here's a couple of miniatures included in the box there. Those look rather nasty looking.
Wow. Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of different miniatures. There's more creatures here. There's the other heroes and some tokens, different things like that. There's even more, but I'm trying to keep the video somewhat moving. There are dice in this game. Whenever we have to roll dice, we always roll 3 black ones. Green ones are additional depending on certain things happening. We can earn green dice, for example, if we go insane enough. So what does a character board look like, and what is all this stuff? Well, let's take one of these. I guess we'll look at Sister Beth. So the very top row is the sanity tracker. And you're probably thinking, well, that's not good. Well, because if it gets to the end, you're dead, okay? However, every time you hit one of these red spots here, you can level up one of your skills from whatever you have. High strong, brawling, toughness. You can move your marker up and your skills become more powerful. So the more insane you go, the better you are, which is kind of weird. And you can also earn green dice in certain spots. So you'll be earning more green dice as you play. And certain skills, for example, brawling, gain 1 green die when attacking a target in your space. So certain skills give you extra green dice, certain insanity spots give you extra. So as long as you've passed that. On the bottom left of a card is a player's sanity or stress, which is this top one, the little lightning bolts. Stress is primarily used to re-roll a single die, so you can spend a single stress to re-roll a single die in pretty much any situation. You can also use stress to acquire certain cards that come up. Also, your health is down here, and I think that's about it. Okay, so there's that. And again, this is our first time playing. From what I understand, this is a very difficult game. Mm-hmm. So we may just lose flat out within the first couple of turns. I don't know. There's a discovery deck. And this discovery deck will come with the episode. It'll say on the very bottom, Season 1, Episode 1. So depending on the episode that you pick, you'll have a different set of discovery cards. And they will be slotted on the left or right. The discovery cards come in 2 parts. You have to pick which one you want. So you can either take it over here or take it over here, depending on what it is, and if you have the stress or the stress to pay for it. There's also a Mythos deck, and this is actually made up of 2 different things. The chosen boss monster, in this case Hastur, has his own set of Mythos cards. So does the scenario in question. So you're going to take the boss Mythos cards and shuffle them in with the scenario ones. I think it's the scenario. It might just be basic. I'm pretty sure there's like Mythos cards that you always use, and then there are boss Mythos cards that you add into this. So this deck is a combination of 2 different Mythos locations, I guess. There's also fire tokens, which are sort of rampant. This one is going to involve a lot of fire, apparently. As a special action that is only for this scenario, we can extinguish fire. In addition to our normal actions, we can extinguish fire. Make a roll and remove 1 fire token in each space in your space for each success. Also a special action, just destroying equipment. So those are special things that happen. I could have sworn there was other things. Oh, the dice. So on a black die, the exclamation points are successes. The tentacle-looking symbol is insanity. That will drive up your insanity here. And the elder sign has no effect unless you have some skill that counts it as a success. I think you have that under Arcane Mastery. Mm-hmm. When making any roll, you may count 1 star as a success. Yep. And then as you upgrade that, you can start counting more than 1 star as successes and different things. Yeah. Those are black dice. The green dice have no insanity on them. It's all success or stars. There's no insanity on these dice. Okay. With that said, I guess I'll go first and sort of demonstrate the round. Here's a quick look at the rules summary. And these are the different actions I can take in addition to the scenario special objectives that I can take, or actions rather. I can run for a single action, move up to 3 spaces. If I do not have the stealth ability, which I don't have, enemies will follow me. Mm-hmm. So if I went 1, 2, 3, all of these guys would follow me into that room. I would drag them with me, so to speak. Yes. Unless I have stealth. Stealth allows me to ignore 1 or 2 enemies as I go. The more I upgrade stealth, the better. I do not have stealth, so that's not a thing. I have Fueled by Madness. Gain a green die when your sanity is on a red thing. So every time I'm here, I get an extra red die, or extra green die. I'm also a marksman. You may attack a target one space away. Typically, you can only attack melee in your space, but he has a gun, he has marksman, so I can shoot these guys from where I'm standing. Also, toughness. You have 1 free reroll when attacked or rolling for fire. So if I become under attack, I can reroll dice, or at least one of them for now.
You also have this card.
Yeah, so this is another thing. This is a randomly dealt bad card. This is a negative character trait that we get. And every time we reach the red spot on our insanity tracker, we have to do this.
Ooh.
Whatever it is. And mine is hypochondria. Take a stress for each wound you have. If you have no wounds, heal all your stress. Don't count wounds as companions. Or don't count wounds on companions. So, and yours is...
Catatonia.
So you're catatonic. Interesting. Lay your figure down. While down, you are safe and cannot be attacked. Investigate or move. Or take any actions other than rest. You must take 1 stress to stand up. So you'll have to, use stress to stand up when you become catatonic.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's fine.
What's gonna happen? So getting back to what I can do, I can run. If I run through fire, I take fire tokens, and I have to roll for them at the end of my turn for damage. I can attack, I can rest. Whenever I rest, I can heal a combination of 3 wounds or stress. I get to pick how I want to break that up, if at all. Also, any episode actions and trading. If we're on the same space, I can trade items with you. So for my first action, I am going to use my marksman ability to shoot this cultist that is standing in this room. You may attack a target 1 space away.
Are these cultists pre-made, or are they randomly generated in a spot?
They are fixed to
okay.
the location on this card.
Nasty.
So 2, 1, 1, 1 down here. Yeah, so I just followed the setup card.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to roll 3 dice.
You got this.
Yeah, I really need to level up my marksman so I can gain 2 green dice when attacking a target not in your space. So I really want to level up marksman as soon as possible for extra dice. So I'm going to... so according to this, cultists have 2 health. So I need 2 successes in order to kill them. Okay. And there's no special ability from the looks of it. It just says these cultists worship Hastur. When they attack, they roll 2 green dice. Okay, so I'm going to roll 2, and I have nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I can spend stress to reroll. Do I want to go right away and start doing that? I will spend a stress to reroll a single die. And it's a hit and an insanity. I think I'll do that again. And it is another insanity. Okay, I'm going to stop there. I think I've had enough. So for this, I do 1 damage to this cultist. And I also go up 2 on the insanity track.
So this is stress.
That is stress.
That's stress. I see.
And it is used to roll dice, or re-roll dice, and to possibly acquire location cards.
Interesting.
They're discovery cards. So I'm going to take a second action and go after him again. Because I don't like the fact that he's still alive. So I rolled 1 blank, 1 elder, and 1 success. That is enough for me. I just needed 1 more hit. He is dead. I'll just put him over here. And for my third action, I think I will go and attack the other cultist. And it is... okay. I'm going to pump up this 1 time to reroll 1 of these. Come on. A lot of stars. Oh, it's a blank. Alright, I'm going to stop there. I'm going to do 1 damage, but I can't finish him off. Because I don't want to become fully stressed at this point.
Yeah. What happens when you're fully stressed?
You just can't reroll dice. You don't have a lot of utility.
Interesting.
So that was all 3 of my actions. I just attacked 3 times.
Okay.
So according to this, now I will draw a Mythos card. So I'm going to take the top card of the Mythos deck, and it says, Students Go Mad. If you have any student companions, discard 1 student and summon 1 cultist in your space. Well, I don't have any students, so that's Nothing. Okay, next we have to investigate or fight. If you are in the space by yourself with no other enemies, you can pull a discovery card from the deck. If there's enemies in your spot, they will hit you. I am alone, well, with you, but I'm not with an enemy. So I'm going to pull the top card of the discovery deck, and there's only one side to this. It says medicine. Discard this card to heal all wounds from one investigator in your space, including you. And it just says you may claim the medicine. Okay, so I'm just going to slide that on the left side. And now I've got some medicine. All right. Resolve end of turn stuff. Is there any end of turn effects? No. Fire. I'm not on fire. Check the Mythos discard pile. So it's not here yet, but some of these Mythos cards have symbols on them. And if 3 symbols come out, then we have to move Haster up the track by 1. And other nasty things happen. But that's it. So I think it is now your turn. So now you've got 3 actions.
Okay. Let's do... What does this? Add 1 fire to your investigator board per fire in the space you leave?
Yes, so if you run through fire, you have to add a fire token to your person. Okay. And then you have to roll for that at the end of your turn.
Yeesh. Okay. Alright. I guess I don't have that marksman, so I'll just go up here.
So for 1 action, you're moving. And then for...
yeah. No, here's the thing, though.
What do you have? Read the omens. What does that say?
When I draw a Mythos card, I can put it back and draw again.
Okay.
And I heal 2 stress if I do that. So
ooh, okay.
I have a lot of re-rolling capability.
Oh, okay. And an Arcane Mastery lets you count a star as a success.
Yep.
And Swiftness is when you run, you may run 1 additional space. Yeah. Or move 1 additional space. Okay, interesting.
So that whole fire thing only happens when I run through fire?
Correct, yes.
But not when I land on fire?
Correct.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. As long you can land on fire, but you can't leave a space with fire.
I see.
I mean, you can, but then you have to take a token.
See, I'm almost tempted to just go straight into this room. But
so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I can't go here, huh?
You'd have to go, yeah, there's no door.
Okay.
You'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Which I can do with my swiftness.
You can, and then you'd have 3 cultists on you. So that's, but that would be one.
And a fire, because that would be.
Yes, you would be.
That's rough.
I'll put this here so that it's a reminder. Yeah, that may not be the wisest thing. I'm just saying. It's up to you.
Yeah, no. How do you extinguish fire?
That is a special action as part of the scenario. You make a roll, remove 1 fire token in your space for each success.
Interesting. And that's only a special action.
That's a special thing only for this scenario.
If I end my turn in a place with fire...
You will not take a token.
I will not take a fire token.
Correct.
That's
so
hard.
you've moved here, but do you want to keep moving or do you want to stay put?
I'm almost tempted to keep moving and just land here.
Okay.
Just so you can have like some space to move too, you know.
Yeah, if anything, I would move up here and then shoot into that room.
I see. Should I do it? I'm gonna do it.
You do
Whatever.
it. It's your character.
So this guy follows me.
He does. He still has 1 hit point left. Yep.
All right.
So you've one action you've moved.
Yes.
Yep. And now your second action.
My second action. Oh, I can only roll against 1 enemy.
At a time, yes.
Bleh.
Certain brawling skills let you attack more than 1 at a time. So you have to spend the next 2 actions attacking these guys. I should have
thought of that. Okay, that's fine.
Do you want to attack?
Yeah.
Which one are you attacking? The weak one or the strong one?
Do you have any multi-attacks or anything like that?
No, I don't. Not yet. I gain more dice when I get marksman.
Okay. I'll just finish this guy off.
Okay, so you roll 3 dice. Wow. 3 damage and 3 insanity.
Okay.
So you go up, unless you want to reroll something, you go up 3.
I'll go.
And do 3 damage. Okay, so now this guy's dead. It's a shame we didn't go after the other one.
I know.
Alright, now you've got 1 more action left.
I will attack that guy.
Okay.
Or should I do fire?
Well, no, here's the thing. If you end your turn on this space, he will attack you during the investigator fight phase.
Okay.
So you want to be alone if you can.
Yeah, I'll attack him.
Okay. All you need is 2 successes.
2? Okay.
Including stars. There's 1 star. Now you can use
reroll.
Yeah. You want to reroll insanity, or do you want to reroll the blank?
Can I do both?
You have to
like
spend
2
stress.
stresses? Yeah, I'll do that.
Well, I would say do 1 at a time, so you're not wasting.
That's true. Let's do this one.
Okay. And it's a success.
Oh,
beautiful. Again, your stars do count. So that is 2 damage, and the cultist is gone.
Good call.
Good job.
So was that all my 3 actions?
That was your 3 actions.
Wow,
you moved for 1 and attacked for 2.
Okay.
But now you get to draw a Mythos card.
Sure.
Yay. And this is the example of that symbol I was talking about. Fire Vampire. Each fire vampire moves 1 space towards you, then place 1 fire token in their space. And on the bottom it says summon fire vampire on the yellow area. So if you don't do anything, like if you don't use your ability, this thing will move here, and because it's gonna try and get over here.
That's a fire vampire?
Yeah, this is actually it's gonna move here probably. I don't think it matters. I can move it here, right, and then it'll place 1 fire in their space. So I think it already has a fire, so I can't put another one in there.
Oh, interesting.
And then I have to summon a new vampire.
Ooh, nasty.
Which...
I wonder if I should have used my ability.
Well, it's now there.
Oh, whatever.
Now, this symbol means that in the discard pile, we have to keep note of this. When 3 of these symbols show up in the discard pile, then Haster will advance along his track.
In the discard pile.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put those here, actually, just so we can keep track of those.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And now you get to investigate or fight. Well, you are by yourself, so you get a free discovery card. You've got a decision to make here. Do you want the bleach, or do you want Jerome, the assistant janitor? If you take Jerome, you have to take 2 stress. Okay. If you take the bleach, you take 1 stress. If you take Jerome, he gives you 1 level to stealth.
Okay. So one of the fires, extinguishing a fire is one of the 3 actions.
Is one of the correct. It's one of the 3 actions.
I see.
Yes, so you have to spend an action to extinguish that.
All right. So I'm picking a janitor
or bleach.
Or bleach.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm holding a card to deal 6 wounds to all figures either in your space, including you, or an adjacent space.
So you can 6 damage to yourself is kind of excessive.
Ooh, I like the stealth. I can just go by people, right?
Yeah, well, 1. Stealth is... So if you don't have stealth on your card, the game comes with these tokens.
Oh, cool.
Here's stealth. When you run, you may sneak once. 1 enemy does not follow you.
Oh, interesting.
So if you gain Jerome, you would add this, to your board temporarily. You'd have to take 2 stress, so you'd be up to here.
Oof.
Which isn't that... I mean, the ammonia... That other one doesn't seem all that good.
Bleach?
Yeah, the bleach. I mean, doing
know.
6 damage to yourself, though?
How much... But if it's an adjacent, it's you don't...
Oh, it's adjacent, but you don't have an ammonia card, do you?
You may discard this card and the ammonia card.
So you need to find the ammonia card in the deck as well.
No, I'm almost tempted, but no. All right, Jerome. Let's go Jerome. Oh, but I feel like now, when it says 1 enemy, does it include these guys?
Yes,
Okay, yeah, definitely Jerome.
Okay, so this
1,
slides...
2.
Yeah, so that slides over here.
Okay, I thought it was just for the cultist.
No, 1 enemy is 1 enemy.
Dang, dude.
He also has 1 health. So if you want to soak him some damage, if he dies though, your stealth goes away.
I know. All right, I'll do my best to protect you, Jerome.
Yeah, Jerome. I'm sure it's fine. Finding a assistant janitor in a place like this, totally on the yeah. End of turn, fire, check Mythos, check nope. Okay, I think that's it.
Okay.
So now it is my turn. So I guess I'll go. This kind of stinks. Okay, so I'm going to go 1, 2.
Okay.
And then for my second action, I'm going to attempt to extinguish that flame.
Okay.
So that you can move on your next turn without slowing down, And I got 2 successes.
Oh, perfect.
So beautiful. I only needed 1.
So that was your second
That
action.
was my second action. And my third action, I will shoot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm going to shoot into here.
I would imagine that you would go here.
But why would I do that?
Because you would be alone, first off.
I'm still alone now. I'm alone right now.
Are you?
Yes.
But I'm here, though.
When I say alone, I mean there are no other enemies in your space. You are not an enemy to me.
So when we were here, could we have gotten a discovery
We
card?
did. You got one. I got one and you got... These are discovery cards.
No, I only got this when I was in this hallway.
On your turn.
At the beginning.
On your turn. You've only taken 1 turn so far.
Okay, I'm
so you only drew... when I took my turn, I ended it here. I shot 3 times. I drew this.
Oh.
You moved here, did your thing. At the end of your turn, you got Assistant Janitor Jerome.
I got it.
Good now?
Yeah, sorry.
All right. For my third action, I will shoot into that room to try and do some damage. According to the sheet here, the fire vampire has 4 health. When it attacks, first place a fire token in its space. Okay. All right. Well, I'm just going to try and do a damage to it if I can.
You got this.
2 successes. That's beautiful. I will take that. 1, 2. Okay. Well, that ends my turn. I have to now draw a mythos.
Oh my gosh.
The yellow sign. Can you focus, please?
I saw the yellow sign.
Wow. If you are in the same space as Haster or a Haster disciple, take 2 stress. For each stress you cannot take 1 wound. But I'm not in that. Yeah, I'm not in the same. For each stress you cannot take.
Ooh.
I don't think.
I think it might mean.
If you are not in the same. No, I have to follow one of these 2. I think what that means is if you're fully stressed out and you can't add any more stress, you have to take a wound. That's what that means. But down here, this says if you are not in the same space as Hastor or Hastor Disciple, gain a yellow sign token. So I have to just gain a yellow sign token, and that's it.
Can I see that?
Yes. If you'd like to check my
No,
grammar.
I want to see the art.
Yes. So I have a yellow sign. I don't know what that means yet, but I think that's bad. Okay, I get to now investigate or fight, so I'm going to draw in investigation.
It's creepy.
Or discover. Yeah, it is creepy. That's going to go here. There's no symbol on that. Okay, Furious Student. I can gain the pistol. When attacking, gain a green die. If you have the marksman skill, gain 2 green die instead. Wow, yes. I'm going to take the pistol.
What was the other option?
I could take the Furious Student. You cannot have both Chester and the Professor as companions. Discard 1. He has 3 health.
Oh.
He'll soak damage, but I'd rather have the pistol.
Yeah,
I can just take it.
That's awesome.
So there we go. So the next time I do damage, I have to remember I can roll extra green dice. I have marksman, so I can roll 2 extra green dice.
That's awesome.
Okay. Does that mean I can roll 4 dice in the future with it? Oh, that would be awesome.
That
okay.
would be insane.
All right. Well, I'm checking. I don't think there's anything else. So it's your turn.
Okay. What is this blue thing?
Those are spawn points for monsters. Here's an example of that. On the bottom of this space, it says to summon a fire vampire on the yellow portal, which we did.
Could I destroy those?
No.
Ah, flip.
There's 2 here and 1. It's either the basement or the second floor. I don't know which.
Flub nuggets. All right.
But now the fire is gone and you're free to do things. So.
All right. So let's go. You have adjacency bonuses. If I do 1, does the portal follow me?
It does not.
Oh, okay. That'd be funny.
This isn't Portal. This is not. You don't have a portal gun and you just can't make them wherever you want.
Okay. Let's see. I'll do something crazy.
The final boss is Gladys.
I'll go.
Where are you going?
I'll go 1, 2, right in here.
Well, you were already okay. Yeah, so 1, 2. Okay, makes sense.
Okay.
And then for your second action,
I'm gonna attack the cultists.
all right. So you've got 3
3
green
dice.
dice, or 3 black. Yep.
Yeah.
And it is
Ooh.
2 successes and an insanity. It's actually good. So whenever you gain insanity more than the next red mark, you ignore it. So if you had gotten 3 insanity right now, you'd only go up to the red and stop. You can't go past it. You always stop on it. But that's good because you'll actually gain a bonus to something if you decide to keep this.
I can't though. It doesn't have a green thing, right? Oh, is it any red?
Any red spot. Any red spot.
And then this takes effect.
That would. So, well, first of all, do you want to keep this?
You know, this is already 2. 3 is a little overpowered. I was thinking about re-rolling this one.
What's your stress at, though?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're right.
Do you have any way to get rid of stress? Okay,
I do. I can get rid of this.
So, the cultist is dead.
No, not that one. This one.
I'm sorry. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
I gained a stress.
You gain a stress or insanity.
Insanity, excuse me.
Yep. And now you have to let's see. Ignore any remaining sanity loss, activate your insanity. So this is catatonic. So
I lay my figure down.
Yes.
While down, you are safe and cannot be attacked. Investigate, move, or take any action other than rest, and I must take 1 stress to stand up.
Mm-hmm. So you could rest for 2, I guess. Oh, you've moved once, you've attacked twice. You have 1 more action left.
Yeah.
So you could take a stress to stand up and then rest as your 3rd action, if you want. Or if you do the mythos thing, you get stress back, right?
Can I investigate?
What do you mean investigate?
It says investigate, move, or take any action other than rest.
Meaning, yeah, but you're not there yet. You're still on. That's when you draw one of those discovery cards. You're thinking too far ahead.
Yeah, I am. Sorry.
Yeah, so you've got 3. You're on your 3rd action.
Yeah.
What you could do is you could stand back up for 1 stress.
Yeah.
And then you still have an action left. You could rest and heal 3 of your stress, unless you do your ability.
Yeah.
Read the omen.
I want to do the ability, but how do I get rid of that laboratory?
You have to attack it with black dice. It's an action. Destroy equipment. It says make a roll against the lab in your space. This does not count as an attack. So if you have any special bonuses that would count as an attack, they would not factor in here. You're just trying to do 4 damage to these labs.
Oh, 4. Oh, so I wouldn't have...
Not yet. I mean, you could do some damage to it now and then finish it off on a future turn.
That's true. Okay. I might actually do that as my last action.
Go for it.
Yeah.
You can't reroll anything, though, because you're fully...
I'm maxed out. That's fine. Mm-hmm. And do I have... as soon as I hit this, do I have to put one of these
You can't... Away? Exactly. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, I forgot to finish that off. Yeah.
Okay.
Level up one of your skills. Yeah. So which one do you want to level up?
I will level up... maybe this one. Yeah.
So if you level that, read the omens. What's your new ability?
Draw 2 mythos cards, and then choose one to play and put the other underneath the deck.
And then heal 2
stress.
Okay.
I'm trying to get this one because it's heal all my stress. And I think that's really good.
That is good. So. The Arcane Mastery upgrade gives you what?
I know, this one's good. The second one is you may count any number of stars as successes.
Wow. So if you roll 3 stars, all of them will be successes. Yeah. That's tough between those 2.
I know. I think the stress is going to be...
Oh, all right. That's fine. Yeah, go for it. Mm-hmm. Watch you roll 3 stars.
I will be so upset.
Oh, look at that. 3 damage. Bam.
Cthulhu heard you and was like, here's my blessing.
For now.
Wow, yeah.
All right, so you did 3 damage to the lab. All right, great. So now, as part of Read the Omens, you get to draw 2 Mythos cards and choose one, correct?
Yes.
All right, so here's your 2 Mythos cards. Either way, a new symbol will be added, but you pick which one is better. Okay. It's either going to be a cultist summoned in the one space or a Baya key in the other space. Each cultist moves 1 space towards you. That's not terrible.
Yeah, I think I will do that one, actually.
Okay.
The cultist one.
Okay.
And then this one goes underneath the deck.
Okay, so I'm going to put that under the deck.
Mm-hmm. And I heal 2 stress.
Awesome. And now each cultist moves 1 space toward you. So this guy is on the staircase.
Oh, can he not go this way?
Well, this is closer. This is all one room. The staircase is right here. Why would he go around? He has to take the shortest route.
But wouldn't he be able to come this way?
No, this is not connected. I just don't have enough table space. This is just the entrance hall. This is the second floor.
Oh, I see. So
he has to go from here to here.
I see. So what is this opening?
Nothing. That's just an opening to nothing. It's just part of the scenario.
Okay.
So that one moves, and then this one moves closest to you. So it's either gonna. I think he's closest if he moves this way.
Yeah.
That's fine. And now I have to summon a cultist in the red space, which is here.
Okay. How does this connect again? I'm sorry.
This purple to this purple.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so this to this.
That's so
He's gonna come down these stairs at some point, and yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we did this, and so now he's got 2.
Yeah.
So he's got 2 of these signs out.
Yeesh, nasty.
Yeah. Okay. So I think, is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm alone?
You are alone, so you get to draw a discovery card.
Sure.
Professor. All right. So you only have one option. You may take 2 stress to claim the professor.
I'll do it. I don't care.
Okay. While you have him, gain 1 level in arcane mastery.
Oh, I will absolutely do it.
All right. So you go up by 1 on your arcane mastery.
That's awesome. I can always heal stress with that.
Yes. All right. Well, I think that's it. Investigate did that. Resolve end of turn stuff. Okay. Yeah, there's still only 2 signs here, so Hastard still does not move.
Mm-hmm.
For my turn, I think I need to start shooty.
Yes, shooty.
Shooty. I have this pistol. When attacking, gain a green die. If you have marksman, gain 2 green die. So I'm going to attack this fire vampire, whatever thingy, from this adjacent room. All right. Perfect. 2 damage is enough to kill him. He has 4 life, so he is dead. Mm-hmm. So that's 1. I am going to now attack the cultist for my second action.
Dude, that marksman is so good.
Woo! I'm insane, but I kind of need to anyway. I'm going to keep it.
Okay.
So that's 3 successes. 1, 2, 3, because there's an exclamation point.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to... that he's murdered.
Yes.
And I go... Again, any excess sanity is ignored. So I'm up to here. And now I have to do my hypochondriac. Mm-hmm. It says, take 1 stress for each wound you have. If you have no wounds, heal all of your stress.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes, okay.
That's a really good card.
Yes, I'll take it.
Wow.
Now I get to level up one of these. I'm going to level up Marksman because I want a shooty. For my third action, I am going to go 1, 2, and maybe start working on that area there. Mm-hmm. Okay, not terrible, but the worst is yet to come.
Yeah.
So now we draw Mythos, or I draw Mythos. Mm-hmm. And here, oh crap, that's the 3rd symbol. That will resolve later. The secret, the nearest Haster disciple moves 2 spaces towards you. I don't see a Haster disciple on the board. So in that case, it says on the bottom, summon a Haster disciple at red.
Nasty.
So, boom.
So that's a disciple.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And again, he has 2 health as well. Mm-hmm. But his special ability is, if this deals you any wounds, choose 1. Take a yellow sign token or summon a cultist in this space. It does not attack this turn. So these guys add yellow signs to you, which is not good. Yes.
I don't know.
He's got a machine gun or something, like a Tommy gun, I guess. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna leveled up marksman. So that's that. I'm in a safe space, so I can draw a discovery. Mm-hmm. Good boy. Guilty conscience or Rex the dog. I can take 2 stress to claim the dog. Rex, heal 1 stress at the end of each of your turns. Yeah, I'm going to take 2 stress, so I can take Rex the dog. That is awesome.
What was the guilty conscience?
Nothing. It's just I should have done. If you don't have enough stress, you have to take guilty conscience.
Oh, that's so sad.
Which does nothing.
Yeah.
Unless it combines with other things like your ammonia and bleach does.
Okay.
So.
All right, Rex.
So, technically, my turn is not done yet. So I'm just going to heal that 1 stress now. Because my turn is almost over. I have to now check the Mythos discard pile. So there are 3 cards here.
Wait, how did you heal the stress?
Rex.
Oh.
Heal 1 stress at the end of each of your turns.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I healed a stress.
That's awesome.
So now these 3
Uh-oh.
count toward Haster's total.
Yeah.
And he moves up 1 space on the track. So he's on space number 2. He's got 2 more green spaces, and then after that he starts moving on to red spaces. Now, various things will happen here, and I may homebrew this later, depending on how bad this actually is. There's actually 2 things that happen. Okay. 1 from the boss card and 1 from the scenario card.
Interesting.
You gain a yellow sign token. When Haster advances, you gain a yellow sign token. Summon 1 Haster Disciple at the nearest gate and 1 cultist at each of the other gates. So, just to get that done.
Let's do it.
The nearest gate to me is here. And there's a cultist in each of the other spaces. And then the other one for the scenario is... When the Elder One advances, place 1 fire token in each space that has any cultists and no fire.
Okay.
So
this one
that
that one up there north of me.
All right.
North of me.
Okay. That's not terrible, I guess, but those are the 2 things that happen
Crazy.
For him. Every time he advances, bad things happen. That said, I've healed my stress from Rex, and it is now your turn.
Okay, I'm going to try and destroy that laboratory.
I'd say go for it, yeah.
Okay.
I don't like that you're surrounded by fire, but...
True.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
2 successes!
There you go.
Boom. So we flip this. Place a fire token in this space and each adjacent space.
Oh my god.
So you are now... But we've got 1 of the labs, so that's 1 of them.
Okay.
So...
1.
There's already there...
Oh, does it stack?
I don't know, but should we have them stack?
I thought they did.
Okay, in that case...
I don't know.
Alright, well then...
What does the rule book say?
I don't know. That's one thing I haven't really looked at. But
to the rule book!
To the rule book! While I'm doing that, go ahead and take actions 2 and 3 whenever you feel like it.
Okay, 2 and 3. Let's, I'm confused about the fire a little bit. So when I have fire... Oh, you know what? I'll just wait. I'll wait until you...
Well, what's your question?
Like, if I have a fire on me...
You're fine right now.
I know, but if I do have a fire on me, a fire token, it says roll 1 black die, right?
Yeah.
Per fire token on you. But what happens? Like...
On an exclamation point, on a success, you take a wound.
Oh, on a success. Okay.
On a sanity, you take insanity.
What about the star or black?
I'm going to roll that as nothing. Because it's not technically a success for fire.
I see.
That's only a success for you.
That's rough.
Okay. If you need enemies don't catch fire. It doesn't say anything that it can't stack. Yeah, it just says fire. You may be on fire. At the end of your turn, roll 1. That's what you just read. I don't see anything that says that these don't stack.
Okay.
So I guess they do stack. Which is you're gonna spend a lot of time trying to extinguish fire.
You're gonna be hitting things adjacent, right, to you?
Well, this is the only thing adjacent to me right now. But I'm actually going to be working on these 2 things on my next turn. I can also shoot into here and get rid of that.
Okay.
One option is, but here's the thing, you can move here.
With the fire token on me?
Yeah, and just risk it. And then you could just start extinguishing these so you can get out.
And you said a success from a fire token is a wound?
Correct.
Oh. Well, 1 exclamation point per fire.
Or you can just extinguish and move and then extinguish again. Just to try and get out of there.
You know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna move 1, 2.
That's 3 fire tokens.
Yep. And
Wow. Are you sure about that?
No, but you know.
What exactly are you gonna do?
1, 2, I want it to land here.
3. Or you can go 4 and land with me.
But then I wouldn't be able to get a discovery.
You can.
Oh, I keep forgetting.
There's no enemies there.
Okay.
Yet.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Because of my additional.
All right. So
all these tokens.
Well, no, they stay there.
Oh, okay.
What happens is now 3
on
stack on you. This could be really bad.
And then at the end of my turn, I have to roll 1 die
for each fire token you have.
And then I discard them all.
Yes, regardless of what happens.
All right, interesting.
So
that does not forebode well.
No, it does not. Again, signs for fire I don't think count.
Right.
So you're only looking not to roll these.
Right. Should I do the lab as my second?
It's up to you. Yeah. What do you want to do?
Now, if we get out of that room, the fire follows. Is that what it is?
Unless we extinguish it.
Okay, I'm going to... Ooh. Would you have a better chance of extinguishing it or hitting the...
We have equal chance.
Alright, let's do the fire.
Actually, I don't think extinguishing fire counts as an attack. No, it does not. I have to roll 3 black dice.
Okay.
I don't get green dice because I'm not attacking fire. I'm extinguishing.
Are you attacking the laboratory?
No. Well, no, because according to destroy equipment... this does not count as an attack. So I do not get extra green dice when I get more green dice when I attack monsters.
I see. I'm gonna do the fire as my second action.
Okay.
And try to extinguish it. And that's 3 black?
Yeah, 3 black. Mm-hmm.
Oh, good luck. I have no stress either.
You roll 2 successes and an insanity.
Okay.
So you go up.
How many?
That's it.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I go
it's
up
one success per fire. Yep. Okay. And for your third action...
My third action, I'm going to try and hit the laboratory.
Okay. You got this. Yes.
You may count any number of stars as successes.
Okay, so it doesn't say anything about attacking, right?
Oh, really?
No, it says when making any roll.
No, this one. I'm on the second one because of my...
I know.
Oh, sorry.
I'm reading... I was determining whether or not this counted as this was an attack only situation.
I see.
But it says when you make any roll.
Any roll.
Any roll is any roll.
Yeah.
So this would count as successes.
Yes.
So that's 3 damage.
Awesome.
Okay.
That's what I figured.
3 damage.
You're good at explaining stuff. That's good.
You say so. One thing I forgot to do. I think whenever Haster advances, I have to shuffle these into the Mythos deck.
All the discards?
Yeah, the discards get shuffled in.
Do you want me to shuffle?
I got it.
Okay. Oh, gosh.
Hey, I'm good at shuffling. Thank you very much. Okay, sure.
Go ahead.
You now, well, it's not my turn yet. We have to do you have a Mythos card. You're going to draw 2.
Okay.
And you're going to pick one of them. Both of them have a sign on it, but each figure in a space with an undestroyed lab takes 1 wound. Also, each investigator with a guilty conscience takes 2 stress. Or move the Elder One and each monster 1 space toward the undestroyed lab closest to each of them. So it says each 1 monster. So this would actually enter your space and attack.
Is this a monster?
Well, yes. I would assume that they're all monsters. Well, actually, no.
Maybe the gray ones are monsters.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, so I think the gray ones are. Well, I don't think the Haster Disciple is a monster. He looks human to me.
I mean, cultists.
The cultists would move. Yeah, I would say the cultists would move, but everyone else would not.
No, but the monster. Move the Elder One in each monster
1 space toward the undestroyed lab closest to each of them.
I don't think cultists are monsters.
Okay, so then only these guys then. I would say these 2 big uns.
And probably these, because they're gray.
Well, that just might be by design. I don't know. Are they look human to me. They're not monsters. They look humanoid. I think Elder One minions and episode monsters. They're actually labeled on the sheet as yes. So if it were my ruling.
So the 2 big uns.
The 2 big uns, correct. And that's actually good. I can shoot them from there.
All right.
So I say we discard that one. You heal stress, right?
2 stress, yes.
Okay. And yep. So we move each monster 1 space.
This one goes this way.
Yep, onto the staircase.
Okay.
Yep, and then he'll move down the stairs, I guess, on his next turn, whatever.
Ooh, scary.
Summon a cultist in each damaged lab. Oh, I didn't read the rest of that.
Oh.
Well, so...
There's a cultist in our spot.
Yes.
That's right.
Then remove 1 wound from each lab in a space with a cultist.
Oh.
So this is down to 2 instead.
Oh my goodness.
But that's okay. That's not terrible.
What was the other one?
Well, this one was each person takes a wound. So we would each take 1 damage. Do you want to do that instead? You just want to take a wound?
No.
I don't mind, because you might actually take a wound from his attack.
That's okay.
So here, we'll take it back.
No, because we both have to take a wound, right?
Yeah, it's fine. I've got wounds. I'm good. I can always rest, and we can heal from rest.
Rests have wounds? Or...
Yeah, whenever we rest, we heal a combination of 3 wounds or stress.
Oh, I see.
So I'm fine with that. We just take 1 wound each.
Okay.
That goes back there, that goes back there.
All right, fine.
And each investigator with a guilty conscience takes 2 stress. Had I not been able to take the dog, I would have gotten 2 stress, but I don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Okay, so that's even better. I like that better.
Okay. That was the Mythos card, right?
Yes, that was the Mythos card.
Okay.
And
Discovery.
it says summon a... Oh, yeah, it was... Yeah, we're good. Investigate. So now you can investigate. So here's your discovery. You got some lab books. Lab notes. Gain 2 green dice to all rolls if you have at least 1 student or animal companion.
Dang.
Well, it says you can just claim it.
Okay. Dang. I might actually give that to you, because you have an animal
Yeah,
companion.
that's going to take 1 action to trade, though.
Yeah. Okay, and then,
End of turn stuff.
yes, fire.
Yes, so roll...
One
do-
time each.
Well, no, just roll 3 dice, and that's your result for 3 fire.
Okay.
Unless you want to roll them 1 at a time, but...
Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is a wound, right, for every success?
Yes, or it's sanity. Okay, so it's 1 sanity and 1 wound.
And I
So
can't
you should have
spend
taken this already. Because that was from the Mythos card.
Oh, from the Mythos, okay.
Yeah, so you would take 1 wound and 1... That's not terrible.
And I can't re-roll it with stress, right?
You go ahead and if you want, I don't see why not. Do you want to take a...
Nah, it's fine.
Okay, you can always rest and get some of that back.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
All right. That wasn't actually... And these go away.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They're all gets started.
All right. End of turn stuffs. There's only 1 out there. So that's it.
Cool.
Okay. Do you want to continue here?
It is your turn.
All right. I will attempt to attack the lab for 1 action. And I got 2 insanity and 2 successes. I'll keep it. I go up there, and the lab is destroyed.
Cool.
And this is major explosion. Deal 2 wounds to all enemies in this and adjacent spaces.
Oh.
So this takes 2 damage and is dead. He has 2 health.
Oh, wow.
So he is dead. Beautiful.
But it doesn't affect us at all?
No, it says enemies.
Wow, awesome. Okay.
Second action. Unfortunately, I am out of range of everybody. So I'm going to go 1 here. Because I need my marksman. So I'm going to stop there for 2. And then for 3, I will just attack this guy here. Again, I have pistol, and I have marksman here. So gain 4 green die.
That's awesome.
That's awesome, yeah. So I'm just going to... wow, okay. This is not what I wanted. I'm going to start spending stress, I think, to... Yeah, because I'm going to go insane soon. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to spend a stress to re-roll one of the green ones. It's a success.
Okay.
That guy needs 3. So I'm going to spend another stress to roll this green die. Star. I'm going to spend my last stress.
You have this too.
Oh, when attacked or rolling for fire. I'm not attacked.
I see.
Yeah, and it's a star. Okay, so unfortunately I didn't do enough damage. I did 2 damage and an insanity, so I'm up here. And I do 2 damage to this guy.
That's not bad.
No, I was hoping for better. Because all those... I need that arcane mastery is what I need. That's awesome. Let's see. When attacking, gain... No. Heal. Okay, so I guess I use 3 actions. 1 for the lab, 1 to move here, and 1 to shoot there. Alright, so I have to draw a Mythos. and it is the Haster Disciple. Each Haster Disciple moves 2 spaces towards you, and then summon... Okay, so 1, 2, nasty, and that's the only one on the table. And then I have to summon 1 at yellow. Great, there's 2 of them in here with me. I'm going to take some damage. That's not good. Okay, so that was my card. And now I'm not alone, so I can't pull Discovery. I have to fight. So I have Toughness, so I can re-roll a die, but they are going to roll 3 green dice on me. Oof, okay. So I have to roll for wounds, I guess. Oh, it's a black one. I'll count that anyway. So actually, they didn't roll anything on me. Is there more successes on here?
It might be
1, 2, 3, 1. No, there's an equal number of successes. So I'm going to count that as blank, blank, blank.
Okay.
So the 1 attacks me, and now the other one has to attack me because there's 2 of them. And I've 1 success, but I'm going to use my Toughness to re-roll this.
Okay.
And it's an exclamation point. Great. Okay, so I'm going to take a wound.
Okay.
And it says, if it deals you any wounds, choose 1. Take a yellow sign token or summon a cultist in this space. It does not attack this turn.
Oh my gosh.
So I could, but the problem is, like, I would need your help to clear all these guys out.
Yeah, I can help.
Well,
Plus I'm gonna have to stop in your space so I can give you this to give you 2 more greens.
The problem is that's an action.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah. All right. Well, maybe I don't know what the yellow sign tokens do yet. Looking ahead at the different stages, monsters and cultists gain an extra green die when attacking if their target has 2 or more yellow sign tokens. You gain a yellow sign. Roll 1 sanity for each yellow sign. I'll just take the yellow sign, and that way there's less to deal with.
Okay.
I don't like that. And at the end of my turn, I heal a stress. So I'm here. I was hoping that would go better.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it is... we drew the Mythos. There's 2 out there. It's great. I think it is your turn.
All right. I will go to your spot, and I will attack these guys.
Okay, so that gives you 3 black dice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any abilities or anything?
Not really. Nope. Okay, this is my second action, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
rough.
2 damage. Well, that's enough to kill the one.
Now, here's the thing. Do I try for the other one, or do I just give you this card so that you can roll 2 extra greens?
If he is here when your turn ends, he will attack you.
For how much max damage could he do with that?
He would do 3 max damage,
Ooh.
and you would either gain a yellow sign token or another cultist appears. I would say kill him, and then on my turn I can trade with you.
Alright, I'll try and kill him.
On my turn I can trade with you.
Okay.
And you've got the stars, though. Like, that's really good.
Yeah.
At melee, I can't do anything. There you go.
2.
1 insanity and 2...
I don't mind the insanity.
No, it's actually... Okay, so that's good. So we cleared this out, which is great. Now you're going to draw 2 of these Mythos cards and pick 1. This one will advance,
No.
and the other one is each investigator with 2 or more yellow signs takes a wound. I'm actually okay with that. I'll rest soon.
Okay, and we have to summon a cultist on the blue one.
Yeah.
Alright, fine.
The other one, that way we have more time.
Yeah, and I heal 2 stress. So I'm back.
Because you, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And...
You are alone here, so you get to draw a discovery.
Okay.
Whiskey bottle. You may claim it. Discard this card to heal all your stress, and discard all your guilty conscience cards.
Maybe.
So that would go under here.
I guess. Interesting. Okay.
All right. I guess it's my turn.
Yep.
All right. I guess the first thing I should do is I feel like actually I'm gonna do this. What is that?
You want to trade with me?
In a minute.
Oh.
Discard this card to heal all wounds from 1 investigator in this space, including you. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, so all of our wounds?
Heal all from 1 investigator.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna just heal myself
Yeah.
for free.
Go for it.
So that's 1. Or not, that's not an action. That's just, I can just do it anytime.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, for one action, I will take that one card.
Here you go.
And this says, gain 2 green dice to all rolls if you have at least 1 student or animal companion.
Wow.
Nice.
So that's 6 green dice.
Yes, I will take it.
We need more green dice.
For my second action, I'm going to attack that beast there. I'm due another green die.
Yep.
But maybe I just leave it like this because I don't want any more insanity. It doesn't matter. Yeah,
well, you have to roll one of them because you have 6 die total.
Yeah, but this is either going to be a success. It doesn't matter. There's no insanities on these dice. Mm-hmm. So it's 2 successes, which is enough to kill him because he already had 2 damage.
Yeah.
And then I get 1 insanity, which brings me here.
Mm-hmm.
And I get an additional green die from that.
Yeah.
And now I have to do take a stress for each wound that I have. Good thing I did that.
Wow.
If you have no wounds, heal all your stress.
Beautiful.
All right. That was my first action.
That was your
second because I traded, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So for my third action,
could you adjacent attack this?
I could. He is adjacent, which is it's either that or these guys. I don't like the fact that they're building up there.
True, but these are closer to the
I also have to upgrade something.
Yep.
Instead, gain a green die while your sanity is on a red or 1 space before a red. Yeah. This says you may attack a target 1 additional space away. 2 total.
That's good.
So I could attack that nasty one there from where I'm at. Because that's 1, 2.
Which one's that one?
You may reduce wounds taken and loss of sanity by 1 when attacked or rolling for fire. I kind of want to do this one so I can 2 away, but it's really good.
Yeah.
All right, so now I can shoot 2 away. And it says you may perform 1 free attack per turn against a target not in your space.
Wow.
So if I get that, I get an extra free attack. That's really good.
Okay.
So I think on my third action, I could attack one of these cultists, but I feel like attacking this one here. I've got all these dice, and I feel like I need to murder the harder one, if that makes any sense. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to shoot that one up. Somehow ricochet the bullet. No, the big guy.
This one.
Because that's 2 spaces away.
Yeah.
This is adjacent 1 and then 2.
Yep.
So here we go. Well, that's not bad. The fire vampire has 4 health. And this is what I rolled. I think what I'm going to do is... I have extra dice here to roll, right? I have an extra green die.
Two
extra green.
Dice.
Yeah. There, done. Actually, this was... Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I get 1 insanity, and that's 4 damage on him.
I would say you'd have to roll another green die.
This does not... There's no insanities on here.
Oh, okay.
So the extra green die would either be a blank or a success.
It
wouldn't do anything else.
I see. Okay.
Like there's no splash. Mm-hmm. So I did... I traded for 1. I attacked for 2, right?
Yeah, you killed the Baihimishika, whatever.
Oh, I did... No, okay, so I did 3 damage. Or I did 3 actions. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was a decent turn, killing some extra monsters there.
That's awesome. That made up for the horrible last turn.
Yeah, it did. Conflagration. Add 1 fire token to your space and to each adjacent space.
Oh, boy.
Because, of course. 1, and then...
And then the hallway one.
Yeah.
This one.
Yep.
Oh, gosh.
Does
that add this one, too?
I think so. Well, yeah, it's adjacent.
Oh, my gosh.
It's fire everywhere. We're going to have to start running through fire rather than deal with it. Because extinguishing takes too long.
It does. And he advances.
Yeah, so he's got 3. So he advances 1.
We do that last, though, because you need your discovery first, right?
Right. Discovery's first, right. Yeah. So I'm going to take a discovery card. And I gain either a fire extinguisher or a fire axe. I can either gain 2 green to an extinguish a fire roll, or when attacking, gain a green die if you have the brawling skill. Well, I don't have brawling.
Yeah.
So I'll just take the fire extinguisher in case I want to try and extinguish extra flames.
That's good.
Okay. And now I have to do end of turn stuffs.
Yeah.
My stress is good, so this goes away.
Oh.
And now I have to... I got it. Thank you very much.
Discards. right? The discards.
Oh yeah, thank you. I'm on it.
Mm-hmm.
Why are these on top? See, all discombobulated.
Discombobulated.
Combobulated.
Oh my gosh.
Combobulated.
What is discombobulated?
I don't know. It's a word.
It's like the name of a bra
I'm also
brand.
good at Scrabble. Okay, so I just got it.
We
Yes.
advanced the element.
So Hasters is you gain a yellow sign token and summon a Haster disciple at the nearest gate.
We didn't do that one already?
No, remember he just
did.
went up. I'm reading this. One cultist at each other gate and one Haster at your nearest gate. So cultist. This is bad.
I could have sworn we did that one the first time he moved
Yeah,
up.
but it's every time he moves you do this.
Oh, I thought it was the
Every single time you do this.
So what is the next stage of the green card then?
When he's summoned, when we destroy 4 labs. That's when we can actually start summon him and attack him.
Okay. So you put a cultist in this
did.
one and a cultist in that one.
And Haster here.
Yep.
And then when Elder, place 1 fire token in each space that has any cultists and no fire. Well, that's not a thing.
Fire.
Everything that's fire at this point. All right, well, that's that. Okay. It is, it is now your turn.
Okay.
Because this would not have hit yet because that was done during the end phase, not during the investigate/fight.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So if you move now, he'll follow you or...
No, I have stealth.
Okay, yeah, it's up to you.
I think I might just go straight for the lab.
Okay. So you're going to go 1, 2, and take a fire token?
Yep. 2 fire tokens.
1. You haven't moved away from it yet.
That
one. Wow. You're really playing dangerous.
Whew, that's scary. Okay. For my second action. What's my second action gonna be?
You got this.
I have nothing that could heal wounds. That hurts. Yeah, whatever. Alright. I'm going to do the lab. My second action.
Alright, so you get 3 dice, unless you have some... I don't think there's anything special there.
Nope.
But you've got those arcane masteries, right?
Yep.
So that's good.
Okay.
2 successes and an insanity.
Okay.
That actually pushes you up to...
To get a green die, right?
Yeah. So 2 damage to the lab.
Okay.
Which you folks probably can't see, but...
And...
There.
For each thing you count. Ooh.
So now you can... you have to also go catatonic.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, lay me down.
You have to spend a stress to stand back up.
I will spend a stress to stand up. That's
okay.
Fine.
And it can level up a skill.
Okay. Oh, I can have 1 extra action each turn.
Trying to get... That means if you do that now, you'd have to get these 2 to even get to there.
I know.
What does this do?
Heal 1 stress for each star you count as a success.
Ooh.
But I already heal 2 stress every turn when I draw 2 mythoses, so...
So what's that other one?
This one heals all my stress instead of just 2.
Well, what's swiftness do? You have 1
free run action each turn.
Oh, so that means you can move for free every turn.
Yeah.
So that you get 4 actions, but one of them has to be a run.
Yeah. It's just tough because there's so much fire.
Yeah.
Okay, for my third oh yeah, I still have to do that. So 1, 2, 3. No, let's just do, oh gosh, this is hard. Let's do it.
Okay.
Because why not?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, why not? Actually, you may count any number of stars as 2 successes each.
That's not
really
bad.
Good. I might actually do that then.
Okay. Yeah. We might need the extra firepower against... Because you're only rolling 3 dice.
Dang, this one's good too, though. You may take 2 wounds to cancel any Mythos cards, special effects, and enemy summoning.
Yeah, but look at your health already.
True. But if I can heal, like if I can rest every turn...
Yeah.
I can cancel out a Mythos card every turn.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's true. It's up to you.
1, 2...
Yeah, you'd get there.
I'd have to
here.
I'd have to waste an action to rest. That's a problem. I'd have to rest like every turn. Because 2 wounds, she doesn't have a lot of health.
Keep in mind, I'm going to be advancing that track regardless.
Yeah. This could help, though, because it would cancel out any Mythos cards.
Yeah. Do you still heal stress, though? Like...
I still heal stress.
Okay.
It looks like it does. It's not an instead. It's like an additional thing. You may take 2 wounds.
So you're gonna pick a card out of the 2, heal your stress, and then possibly take 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Okay. To cancel out the card.
So instead of like Mythos cards taking effect, 2 of them like after
it's one every other
one
turn.
Every other turn. What do you think?
It's up to you. I mean, my concern is, can we do enough damage to... Hastur is going to have 36 health when he comes out.
Oh.
So, like, can you do a lot of damage to him?
That's true.
We're going to have to burn him quickly. And when I say burn, I mean, look how much crap is coming out.
I'll do this one.
It's up to you. Yeah. I don't want to force you.
No, that's good. I'll do this one because stars counting as 2 successes each.
That'll help get rid of... Yeah. Our problem is we don't have a lot of, like, multi-attack things.
Yeah.
Like, it's just rough.
Okay. Oh, was I supposed to roll a green die?
No. That's for what?
Because a green die, because I landed on green.
No, that means that you get to now add a green die to all of your attack rolls.
Yeah. Did I attack the lab? Or no, lab doesn't count as attack, right?
It does not.
Okay. So for my...
it says to all your rolls. So you can add...
so I should have.
Well, no, because you made this roll and then you went insane. So that green die would not have kicked in there.
Oh, okay. But now it does.
Now it does. Any future rolls do.
So I'm taking my 3rd action now.
Okay, yes.
And I will roll to hit the lab.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right. 1 success.
I will use a stress.
Yeah, I would.
To reroll.
And if you want to roll the green one, there's no insanity on that one. Unless you want to go insane, but success. That's 2. Well, that's 4 damage. So, boom. Heal all of your stress.
Okay.
Safe collapse.
Great.
That's 3. 1 more, and we disrupt the ritual.
Yeah. Oh, so either one of these.
Yeah, this is closer and easier to get to, but, I mean, that's going to be fun. And I might have to risk just going in there all ham and trying to get that.
Nah. Take out this dude. First, at least.
Well.
Because we have to go through it, right?
I guess. You're, you have to draw... you have to draw...
Mythos.
Yeah, 2 Mythos cards, right?
Yep.
Alright, well, both of these are bad. Well, they're all bad. Each Hastur disciple moves 2 spaces toward you, which this would enter your space. And then as someone would be summoned here. Move the Elder One and each monster 1 space toward the undestroyed lab closest to each of them. Summon a cultist in each damaged lab. There are none.
I would do that.
Then remove... Yeah, let's just do that one because all of these conditions are false.
Then remove 1 wound from each lab in a space with a cultist. Yeah, that's fine because these are both.
So, yeah, I'd say... And you get to heal some stress for doing that?
Yeah, but I'm already healed.
All right.
Mm-hmm. So each... Was it each monster moves closest to the lab?
Yeah, but the only monsters... They're all off the table right now.
Oh.
The Fire Valkyrie and the Barkshees or whatever, they're not there.
So the Elder One is... So the card says the Elder One. That's only if he's on the table?
Yes. If this big guy is somewhere out here, he'll move.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And can I see that card? I keep forgetting what it says.
Which one?
The card that we just drew. Summon... Okay. Then remove 1 out. Okay. Sorry.
You good?
So, yeah, there's so many things on that card.
Yes. All right.
And then I roll for my fire.
2 fire, yeah.
And I'm going to probably have to rest next time.
Probably. You want... All right, so 1 insanity and 1... Wound, yeah.
Rough. But these are all gone.
Yep, okay. But now you've got to do something about...
I will rest, most likely.
So for my turn... I feel like I need to... This guy is going to follow me if I move. So I have to... The downside is if I attack him, I do not get all of this cool stuff. But I have no choice.
What do you mean cool stuff?
Like, I can't do... When attacking, gain a green die. I guess I can use the pistol. Oh, yeah, I guess I could do the pistol. When attacking, gain So I could use the pistol on this guy. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to attack this guy for my first action. I get my 3 black regular dice. I just can't use marksman because my marksman gives me extra dice when I attack further away. I cannot use marksman on the same space that I'm on. This says when attacking a target not in your space. Oh. So this guy will not... I cannot use marksman here, but I can use pistol.
And what about the other one that gave you extra dice for...
lab notes. Yeah, I guess 2 green dice to all rolls if you have at least... Yeah, I could do that.
Plus the green that's on there.
Yeah, so I get 5 dice from the looks of it. Okay, well, that's good enough. I need to kill... I can't let him be on my space when this goes off. I think that's a lot of successes. I'm going to gain
sanity.
1 sanity.
That's so good.
And he is murdered.
I wish there was splash damage.
That would be awesome, but yeah. Damage. All right, so for action number 2, I feel like just trying to rush up the stairs and get in here and start, like, that's going to be rough for me. I mean, I'm fully healthy.
Yeah, I would say... Well, if you rush up the stairs and come in here,
that's too far.
All of the 3 fires,
yeah,
and the cultist is gonna follow you.
All right, so maybe I
mean, you have the wounds to do it, right?
I do. I just don't know if I'm gonna survive. I can also toughness re-roll a die when I roll for fire. So one of those I can probably negate. I feel like I need to get up here quickly to summon him so that we don't die. Because more stuff is coming out faster than we can kill it.
Yeah.
So, for 2, I could go 1, 2. But that's a lot of fire.
That is a lot of fire. And a cultist follows you.
Oh, yeah, he would follow me.
I would say attack him, and then
right,
I have like 4
All right,
spaces.
I'll clear the way for you, but look at all this. You need to rest, though.
I do need to rest.
Like, big time. All right, so I get to just attack him at range. I have all these dice. I'm just going to roll everything I have. I just need 2. Okay, so 1, that's enough to kill him, but I've got 2 insanity here, so I go up here. I'm going to gain something. All right, there's that. I also have to do this. If I have no wounds, I heal all stress. That's nothing. Okay, so this guy's dead. And what's cool is that I now get a free attack from this last marksman space.
Yes.
You may perform 1 free attack per turn against a target not in your space. I'm still on action number 3, so I could still attack twice. I could extinguish this for 1, and then, or do I move up the stairs, stop, and then shoot into this room and kill one of them, or do I stay near you to protect?
1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have 4 fires on me.
That's not a good idea.
I meant after I rest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go all the way down here, and then I'm gonna come here for sure.
All right. I'd hate to.
So it's whatever you want.
Maybe I should move for 3 and take a fire token.
Okay.
And then I'll shoot as my free action to this room, and then extinguish, and then try and... Because that's 2 here, and I have a fire extinguisher. You know, I'd rather use the extinguisher on spaces where I've got a lot of fire tokens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you not agree with that plan?
So your third action was to move,
yes.
Right?
And my my free action, I can shoot into here.
You can shoot, okay.
So I'll just do that, which I have everything. So 1 insanity. I'll spend a stress to reroll that because I don't think I want any more right now. Yep, success. Okay, so 3 successes. That's enough to kill one of them.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's all of my actions. On my next turn, I'll extinguish, try and get rid of this fire, and then get in here and take care of that 4th lab.
Yeah.
With the other dice I have, I could probably get 4 wounds on it pretty quickly.
Wait, are you taking another turn?
No, I'm just saying on my next turn is what I'm saying. Okay. Each Haster disciple moves 1 space towards you. There are none.
Thank goodness.
And then summon 1 in blue. So Haster disciple goes in here. They're having a fire party in there. That's the second one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, ready?
Because Hastar's getting close to...
Yeah,
He's 2 spaces away from going into the red. We need to, like, murder him quickly, soon.
Yep. Okay.
Alright, it is,
Oh, you gotta resolve your fire.
Yeah, and I get a discovery card. So I have to do discovery first. Ammonia. You may discard this card, and the bleach card add 6 wounds to all figures either in your space or an adjacent space. Or Ralph the Janitor. While you have him, gain 1 level to toughness.
Ooh.
I have to take 2 stress, but I think that's going to be worth it.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to go up 1 on my toughness.
So what does that say?
You may reduce wounds taken and loss of sanity by 1 when attacked or rolling for fire.
Wow. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, I have to roll now anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So I have to roll 1 die. And I don't take any damage. I can't. I reduce it by 1 anyway. So if I have 1 I can never take damage if I have 1 on me.
Yeah, I need that toughness. That's so good. Okay, my turn?
It is your turn. You've got...
Okay.
You can rest if you need
First, I'm coming here.
Well,
so
you need
1, 2, 3, 4. I'll rest on my next turn.
What do you mean? You mean on your next action?
Yeah, my next action.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 fires on me.
Yeah.
I will rest my next action. I will rest and go all the way down here.
Yes.
And my last turn, I will attack the lab.
Okay, so you get this plus that, right? Is there any other dice that you would get?
This doesn't... Oh, yeah.
It says all rolls.
That's right.
Do you have any other...
I do not.
Okay.
I do not.
Hey, you might get lucky and get some stars and stuff. That's good.
Maybe.
That's not bad. It's 3.
I'm going to use a stress.
Yeah.
To...
That's not bad at all.
Do that.
Go for it. Boom! 4 damage.
It's dead.
All right. Inferno. Place a fire token in this space and each adjacent space.
Oh boy.
There's no fire tokens left, so I have to just put it in that, and that's it. We cannot spawn any more fire tokens.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Okay. At least for now, until these come off.
I see.
So that was action number 3.
Yes. Draw Mythos card now.
Okay. Well, before we do that, we've destroyed 4 labs.
Oh, okay.
So I think...
That comes at the end of the turn, though, right?
If a red space is reached, resolve the... I'm thinking so. Keep Elder 1... Okay, so I don't know when that happens, actually. I've never played this before, so... what happens if we complete... when destroy it and turn it over and reveal... No. Destroy 4 of the 5 labs. Okay, it doesn't say anything about when to do it. So...
It says the ritual is disrupted, right? So...
Oh, it's at the end of your turn. Alright, that's fine. Probably for the best, because then he could, like, do nasty things to us. So, okay, so... Mythos cards. So you get 2, and you're going to pick one of them.
Yes.
Luckily, both of them don't have any... Oh, this one has a symbol.
That one does.
Each fire, vampire, and Bayakshi move 1 space towards you, then summon 2 of them.
That would be all the way over there, though.
Yeah, that's not...
I think that's fine.
Okay. The other one is summon a cultist. Each investigator rolls a sanity for each yellow sign token they have.
Oh, you have 3.
Yeah, the downside is that it summons less creatures, but this would also advance the track.
I would say summon those 2 monsters.
All right, that's fine. I can try and blow them up.
Yeah.
Okay, so a fire vampire is on yellow.
Okay.
And this winged guy is on blue. They are having a party. Okay, well, there you go.
Right. And then discovery?
Yep, because you are by yourself, technically. All right, it is a beaker. You may discard this card to deal wounds to all labs and figures, either in your space, including you, or an adjacent space. Each target takes wounds equal to the number of fire tokens in their space. So you could just use that as like a Molotov cocktail, I guess. I don't know how that works.
I would probably hit it in there.
That would be a lot of damage. That would be great.
3 damage to each.
If you can get down there, that would be great.
I might actually.
Okay, so that was discovery.
Okay.
And now we move on to end of turn stuffs, right?
I have to roll for my fire damage.
Oh, yes.
This is gonna hurt.
You can re-roll with stress, I think, can't you?
I don't know. Yeah, when making any roll... No. Each roll... I don't know.
Well, we'll roll it that way.
All right.
The game is hard enough.
And only black...
Black dice.
Stuff, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, I would say...
Damn.
Well...
That's 2 wounds, right?
Yeah, 2 wounds, 2 sanity.
And Can I reroll?
You have one more fire check to make still,
Oh, yeah.
too.
Okay.
So I guess, yeah, roll that one.
And I can't reroll, right?
I would say go ahead. Why not? It's, okay, nothing.
Nothing.
So do you want to keep it like that or just...
I'll play it fair. I'll keep it
I don't know. I mean, if you want to try...
that's why I'm going to play it fair. If I don't know, I'm not going to...
All
It's fine. I got 3 wounds.
All right. You can always rest again. But
yeah.
Out of all of them, I guess it's not terrible. It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
All right. So now, so now we summon... We've destroyed 4 labs.
Yes.
And now it says here, disrupt the ritual. Okay.
Move the stage 1 card to the side and resolve stage 2 reveal effects. Summoning the
All right. Reveal effects. Summon Haster into your space. Then summon 1 Haster disciple at the nearest gate.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So...
He has to go in my space.
He is on your space. Okay, then. Yeah, right. Okay. And then 1 Haster at the nearest gate, which would be here.
Ooh.
Monsters and cultists gain an extra green die when attacking if their target has 2 or more yellow sign tokens. Nothing bad for you, but kind of bad for me.
Okay.
So that is stage 2. He has 12 health. That's okay, though. I'm in Jason's space, and I'm going to murder the crap out of him. Because your turn is over, right?
Yes.
All right. I'm just going to go all in.
Go all in.
I am going to wreck him. I've got how many dice?
A lot.
I've got 1 extra here. I've got 2 from marksman.
Mm-hmm.
3. Okay, so I get. Well, let me see the black dice. That's a lot. Yeah. So I got 2 from marksman. I got 1 from the sanity tracker.
Yep.
I've got 2 from lab notes.
Yep.
And 2 from my pistol.
What does the pistol say?
If you have the marksman skill, gain 2 green dice instead. So I have 7 green dice.
What about that one at the end?
That's a fire extinguisher.
Oh,
that's for fire.
So you have 7, yeah.
Yeah, alright. Well, here we go. When you have gain 1 level of toughness. Okay. So I have to roll more green dice. I'll roll that one and that one because they're useless to me. And, okay. So, I mean, I've got stress to spend. I might do it. Okay, let's see how... I've got... That's
4 successes.
4 successes.
Out of 12.
Yeah. But I get a free attack, too, for my marksman ability.
That's true.
So I think 4 is not bad. 1 madness, or 1 insanity. Actually... no. Okay, yeah, I'm good. What? Gain a green die when you're on a red. I should be gaining another one of these. Mm-hmm. There. Okay. Another success. So that's 5 successes. Okay. So that's 5 damage to him. I'm going to put it on his card.
Yeah, dude.
Because, I mean...
He's too big.
He's too large. That was my free attack. Mm-hmm. And now I'm going to go into my 3 actions. So I'm going to roll everything again. Mm-hmm. And just try and murder him. All right. That's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
10.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna I gotta attack him. This is my second action.
Oh, that's right.
Because I have a free attack action. I did it.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to keep that, move that up 1, and then just hit him the rest of the way. So I guess I pulled out my bazooka and just blew him out of the wall.
You had like a rocket launcher attached to your bazooka while you were on a tank.
Yes. All right. Well, he's dead.
Thank goodness.
But that's not it.
Oh.
So...
That's what happens when he's dead.
When revealed, move Haster to the red gate, which is there. Mm-hmm. Each investigator with 2 or more yellow sign tokens takes a wound.
Ooh.
That's me. All right. At the end of each turn, you gain a yellow sign token. That's fine. I still have 2 more actions, right? I took 3 total. No, I get 1 more action. I have one more action because I used 3 rolls total to kill him. 5, 5, and 5, right? So now I've got one more action because I have that free attack with marksman. So I get one more roll against him as my 4th action. I'm not going to do anything else but attack him and just try and take him down quickly. All right. That's worse than I wanted. I also get 2 more rolls from these. Okay, that's not bad. So that's 4 damage and an insanity.
Okay. Did you want to use your stress to reroll or no?
I might because... Yeah, I will. Reason being, actually... This says, if you have no wounds, heal all your... Take 1 stress for each wound you have. Well, I'm at max, so I'd rather... Yeah, I might as well. I'm going to reroll the green one. And it's a success. That's 5.
5. Oh, man. How many times we got to kill this guy?
1 more after this.
Oh, my God.
So 5. Okay. That was not a bad turn. I got him off your space.
Yeah.
Right? I have to draw a Mythos card now. Hopefully it's... Okay. Let's see what this is. The king in yellow. Each investigator rolls a black die for each yellow sign token they have. Well, that's me. I have 3 of them.
Yep. How do you even get rid of them?
3 successes and take 1 wound for each success and lose 1 sanity. Oh my. I took 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, and then I take a madness. So I'm here.
Okay.
Or at the end of your turn, advance Haster on the track as if it were 3 of these. Well, I guess I could have done that instead, but then Haster would have done something. Right? Maybe that wasn't a bad... Maybe I should have done that.
You want to
I'm going to retcon it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. And what was in this?
Madness.
There? Yeah, I'm just going to advance the track as if it were 3, because we're already on 2. So, this was... So he's now on the last green... And since he's not on there anymore, I have to use this in place of it. So he's now on the last green space.
I see. What happens when it's on red again?
He comes out.
But he's already out.
I know. And nothing happens to us then.
Oh.
But if we hadn't summoned him yet, he would come out on red. And then he'd be invincible until we got the labs destroyed.
Oh, I see what you mean. You mean.
I think that's a much better play.
Okay.
So he advances on the track. And...
Discovery card now for you?
Yep, discovery, yeah. Because I am technically alone. Guilty conscience or feral student. Well, I don't have stress to spend, so I have to take guilty conscience. So that just goes there.
Okay.
And now, end of turn stuffs, right? Which I don't think... Oh, yeah. That's yeah, this goes away.
So there's...
Oh, actually, no, this resolves.
Yeah, so, because it's like 3, so we have to...
So I have to take everything in the discard pile. This is technically the discard pile. It all gets shuffled up. And then the effect, when Haster advances, you gain a yellow sign token, which is there.
Ouch.
And summon 1 Haster at the nearest gate.
Yeah, see.
Here, and then cultists at the other gates. So here and here. And the other one is place a fire token in each space that has a cultist and no fire. Are there any such places at this point?
If there's a cultist and no fire, no.
I'm pretty sure they all have it.
They all have fire.
Right.
Okay. And my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not getting into that room just yet.
Don't blame you.
I'm going to extinguish fire.
Okay then. I'll try and murder him as best as I can on my turns.
Best as you can, buddy. I believe you. I believe in you.
The downside is that if anything moves onto my space, I'm in trouble because I won't gain all that extra dice.
That's gonna be rough.
But yeah. Alright, yeah, go for it. You're gonna extinguish some fires.
Yeah, because I do want to move to your space and try to knock out anything that does spawn.
Oh, I get to at the end of my turn get a free stress back.
Okay. Okay.
That's you want to re-roll to try and extinguish that second fire, or don't you get to do an extra green? You get an extra green die though because it's against all rolls.
That's right. Okay.
So you get an extra green die.
Okay.
There, success. So that's 2 fires extinguished.
And an insanity.
Yep, assuming you want it. Yeah. That's not bad. You level up again, right? You could turn...
yeah, I guess.
You become catatonic. You'd have to spend a stress to stand back up.
Yeah.
And then you get to level up one of your things. 2 successes on those stars are really good.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. Oh, man, I would have rather had that one, though. That's rough. Oh, I would have rather had that one. But yeah, okay. Because I don't want to get in there, you know?
I don't blame you. Look at all that crap. You don't have a ranged weapon. I don't see why not.
Can you imagine if I rolled 4 stars? That would be 2, 4, 6, 8 damage to what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but you can only attack one target at a time.
Correct.
Oh, yuck.
One, to look ahead, the final stage has him spawning here.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to set yourself up by coming here and extinguishing fire.
I'm gonna do this instead. I'm gonna do this one.
Okay. What does that do?
That's it heals all my stress whenever I deal the 2 cards.
Okay. All right.
Because I want to aim for this one.
All right.
That one. Okay.
So that was one action.
That was one action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to. I'm almost tempted to rest just because I don't like having wounds.
I don't blame you. If you rest, you go here and then you heal 1 stress.
Yeah. I can only come in there through here, huh?
No, you go up.
I mean, like it would have to go around.
Correct.
To go in this room.
Or you'd have to go this way. But do you really want to?
No.
Again, if I plan to shoot him on my next turn, and if I can kill him, he'll spawn here. So he's gonna be here on the next turn after I get to him.
That's my second.
Okay.
Second turn action is to move.
Mm-hmm.
My third action.
Do you want to heal rather than fire, and then we'll just deal with the? I mean.
No, because if worst comes to worst and you have to move out of there, I'd rather not have you risk wounds. You know. For fire.
But here's the thing: I don't have stealth. I can't take. I have to get into a space that Haster is not in. That's my thing.
Yeah, so it would be like here. Oh. Yeah, it would be like here because then you'd be adjacent.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm going to shoot him from here, reduce him to... I'm going to kill him.
Yeah.
And then he'll spawn here on his final stage.
On his final stage. Okay. I'm just going to do the third thing as the fire.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
That's what I want.
Yeah, so you get 4 dice.
Because we need to...
No, you get the green one as well.
Oh, I keep forgetting. Okay.
Actually, no, it's still 1. 3 successes and an insanity.
1, 2, that's 4 successes, right?
Yeah, that's plenty. You've got enough successes.
So that it's just 1 exclamation point each?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yes, so you could re-roll this, but...
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, so these are gone.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
And that was my final action.
Yep. So now you're Mythos.
Mm-hmm.
You get 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
One is each investigator rolls a stress for a black die for each yellow sign they have. They take 1 wound for each success and lose 1 okay, so that's bad for me. The other one is summon a fire vampire and a Baikashi, whatever. Also, each fire vampire and Baikashi move 1 space towards you.
Ooh, it actually
that would move
in.
Here. Yeah. I've got...
Oh, you could die with that card.
I could die if I rolled 4 successes.
Let's just do this one, and then you can try to kill a Bayakshi, right, on your turn.
I want to go after Haster.
I know, but you could die with the yellow signs.
Okay, I mean, yeah, it's fine.
And it's an additional thing, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, what do you think? Because we still have to kill him one more time.
Yeah, alright, so this guy's... Okay, so it says here, each fire vampire and Baikashi move 1 space towards you.
Unless you want to risk it. What do you think?
Well...
What do you think?
You may reduce wounds taken and loss sustained by 1 when attacked or rolling for fire. Oh, that's fine. 1 goes there, and then this one spawns here, and there's... Is there another one in the box? Yeah, there is.
It's terrifying, dude.
So the place is getting overrun.
Oh my gosh. Maybe that was a bad idea.
But like you said, I could die. But the downside is now this guy's going to attack you at the end of the turn.
Oh, shoot. How much does he attack for?
He attacks for 2 black and 1 green. Also, when it attacks first, place a fire token in the space. You want me to roll?
Yeah, I think you should
Okay,
roll.
all right, fine. I figured that was going to be, yes. All right.
That is scary.
Monsters in the no, this one's gone.
This one also gets taken off, right?
Yeah. Okay, it's probably better, and I'll just have to hopefully roll well. And if I have to fudge it a little bit, I will. But because that's how I roll. 3. I'm gonna use some stress to re-roll. Success. Wow. Okay. Hold on. Blank. Done.
Wait, how'd you re-roll that one?
No, I had to roll 4 dice. I have 4 tokens.
Oh my god.
So I got 3 damage, 3 wounds, and
a sanity.
A sanity. So I technically leveled up.
Oh my gosh.
Gain a green dot. And I'm going to take this. You may reduce wounds. You may reduce wounds taken and loss of sanity by 1 from any source. So in the future, I can. Yeah. So I'm close to death, but that's okay because I can heal on my next turn.
Yeah, definitely heal.
Mm-hmm. All right. So it says here I have to take stress for each wound I have, but I can't. So that's nothing.
That's rough.
Okay. Well, the beginning of my turn, I'm going to heal. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take a free attack on him. And
I wish you could attack these little guys just so. Oh wait, I had this stupid card.
It only does 1 damage though, right? To everybody.
Yeah.
It's not going to kill anybody. I'd say use it on a better area. Okay. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I heal all my stress.
I also get 2 more greens. 1, 2. That's another one. Okay.
Did I get a discovery card?
No, I didn't actually. Here you go. So, Beaker or Charles the grad student. Gain 2 green dice to extinguish a fire. Or just another beaker.
Ooh.
You want another beaker so you can just throw crap at the enemies?
Yeah, then I can kill I could kill all these guys with 2 beakers.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's warping down there after a while. Okay, so this is what?
That's true.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage.
Screw it, I'll take
And I go up 1. Okay, so he takes 5. 1, 2. And this is action number 2 because I got a free attack. So I have 2 more actions left. I better keep that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get 2 more green dice. 6. Okay, that's enough. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, he's murdered. Okay. So his 3rd stage is gone.
Okay.
And his final stage is when revealed, move Hastur to the yellow gate. He's now here. Then each investigator with 2 more yellow sign tokens takes 2 wounds. Wow, it's a good thing that I did that. Any one investigator may sacrifice themselves. Take wounds until dead to stop the effect. Oh my god!
Wait,
so if you want to sacrifice yourself, you could stop the effect when revealed.
For what? To move him?
No. To have 2 investigators with 2 or more yellow... Each investigator with 2 or more yellow sign tokens takes 2 wounds.
Oh.
You could sacrifice yourself to stop that effect.
Oh.
No, don't worry about it. Oh, we forgot these at the end of each turn. We should have gotten a lot more. I may have actually died because I didn't. It says at the end of each turn you gain a yellow sign token.
Oh.
I completely forgot about that. So that's a mistake on my part. Not the only one, I'm sure, but all right. So
we'll consider this easy mode.
Yeah, I guess. If you want to consider. I get 1 more action. And I'm going to attack him again. And okay, it's
and you get to re-roll some of those
2
greens.
2 greens, yeah. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I pull out any other stops I have? I mean, what other things could I possibly do?
And a sanity.
Yeah.
Unless you use... Oh, wait, you don't have stress.
Yeah, I'm getting up there.
How much health does... So this is the last one, right?
This is the last hit, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Okay. I don't think I'm supposed to do anything else. You may reduce wounds taken by 1 from any source. Did I not do that? Oh, I should have only gotten 1 wound because I can reduce it by 1 from any source.
Oh, that's right.
So, yeah.
Okay.
All right. In that case, I have to draw Mythos.
Okay.
Move the Elder One and each monster 1 space toward the undestroyed lab closest to each of them, which is that. Moves here. And each monster. So that's this guy, he moves here. Then remove 1 wound from each cultist in a lab space. Okay, well, that's bad.
Was this here or here? I don't even know.
It doesn't matter anymore.
Okay.
It doesn't.
All right, I know.
I mean, I think there was 3 here.
All right.
So, well, here's the thing now.
Oh, he's gonna attack.
He's going to attack. Actually, he doesn't, because he doesn't have anything to attack with. He doesn't have... Oh, he rolls these dice. Wow, okay. I think I'm going to die. You may have to finish him off.
All right.
Oh, here we go. It was blank, blank, star, that.
Mm-hmm.
And then... I swear I wasn't cheating. And then 3 black. It was... Okay, so I get 2... Reduce wounds taken and loss of sanity by 1 from any source. 1 damage, 1 sanity. Okay. I'm going to block it with toughness.
Oh my goodness.
So that was... luckily, somehow, I negated his thing.
Okay.
Alright. At the end of each turn, you gain a yellow sign token. At the end of each turn, roll a black die for each yellow sign you have. Take 1 wound for each success. That is awful. I'm ignoring that for easy mode. Just to see. But I don't like... That's bull. These yellow signs.
What is it, 1 for each yellow sign?
Yes.
You know, there's got to be... Oh my.
That's 3 already. And... See, I'm not doing that. Okay. I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous.
There's got to be a way to get rid of these yellow signs.
Yeah, like...
I don't understand how...
Technically, I would be dead there. Well, I'd reduce my wounds, but still, even then. Actually, I could sacrifice my janitors... And that would reduce it by... I would still take, 2 wounds? I could also... Yeah, I'd be taking 2 wounds. I'd be here.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Well, you had 5 exclamation points, didn't you?
1, 2, then toughness is 3.
Oh, okay.
And then 2 would go here.
Right.
If we wanted to play fairly. What?
All right.
That's bull.
Okay, is it my turn? Oh, no, discovery?
Heal 1 stress. I forgot to do that. I get a discovery card, yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, because he's in the same room.
Oh, yeah, we fought. Yeah. Okay, it is your turn.
Here's the thing. I think I could finish him off.
Go for it. We need to finish him off.
But it would require both of us to sacrifice ourselves.
What do you mean sacrifice ourselves?
If I did this. Because I don't think I can kill him. I really don't.
You've got... Oh, you don't have the double sign things.
No.
Oh.
But here's the thing. What if I did... I have 4 movement, right? What if I go 1, 2...
What are you doing?
3, 4 to bring all the fire...
But why would you do this? No, the fire...
Because then I use my beakers.
No. Fire goes on you, not on the spot.
Ah,
just attack him 3 times, please. Trying to get all fancy.
That would have been fun.
Fire... I like... You're going to set yourself on fire 4 or 5 times, run to him, and then, like, kamikaze, blow up. Yeah. I'm not sure about that one.
Fine. All right.
3...
So it's only...
You get a green die as well.
Yeah, I know. 4 dice. Measly dice.
But you get, the Elder Sign. All you need is 7. Yeah. 7 damage. If you have stress, reroll. Or do you want... You could go... Yeah, that way you get an extra green die. Perfect.
Yes. And I'm going to put this...
Yes. Beautiful.
Okay. So this only counted as 2.
2. But, hey, 2 is 2. So I'm going to do that... 1, and then 2. Okay,
and then I'm going to reroll. Or I'm going to use my second action.
Make change.
Sure. Use my second action.
Okay. You got this. Come on. Oh, you get another green die. Because you've got another...
That's right.
Nothing.
Hold on. 2, 3, 4. What was that? What would that be? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Yeah. Right, I'm going to use the stress. I'm going to use 2 stresses, actually.
Okay.
To reroll these 2.
Wait, doesn't it have a success on it? Or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
This had a blank and a
Go
sanity.
for it. Yeah, you just need 1 more hit. 2 damage. Okay. Well, technically we...
Oh, yeah, this counted as 2 because of this. I forgot,
Yep.
so I killed him.
Yeah, you beat him. Well, you finished him off.
Nah.
So even if I had died, I did enough damage to where you could finish him off.
I still wanted to use my beaker on him.
I know you did. So, again, I have to stress that we probably made a ton of mistakes.
Especially given that we
Yeah,
missed out on that.
but see, here's the thing. There's no easy mode in the rulebook. I am fine with ignoring this end-of-turn bullcrap. I mean, that just makes it so much. Look at all this crap on the board already.
This is a hard game, but it was fun. I liked, like, the gritted teeth.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, look at all these monsters coming out. Because this could actually be... This was smooth at first. And then all of a sudden crap hit the fan when these guys were having parties down here.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh my gosh, we got into a Cthulhu frat house.
We did.
Like, it's crazy.
So, I liked this whole, the more insane you get, the stronger you get, but I was getting close to dying.
Yeah.
I was close to death multiple times.
Yeah, you were.
And I'm pretty sure if I played the rules right, I probably would have died somewhere in there, but the way I see it, it told a good story.
This yellow sign I don't like. I think the way to mitigate that would be like anytime you land on these spots, you take a yellow sign off.
That'd be cool actually. I'd get behind that whole house rule.
Yeah, because that's, I mean, how else are you supposed to get rid of a yellow sign?
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything in the discovery. We're actually out of discovery cards almost.
Oh, wow.
Medical supplies, monkey's paw, amulets, and cages, but I don't see any...
Spirit of Nugahal? What does it say? Nugahal.
The companion cannot be traded. Okay.
Oh, that's sad.
Wow. So, like, yeah, there was no way to get rid of these things, and that was you didn't get any.
What? Oh, yeah.
Somehow
because I have that thing where I draw 2 cards.
Yeah, and you can pick one that you like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. I was a glass cannon, I guess. I like this.
You shot far, man. That was good.
Uh-huh. I did a lot of damage. Had I not had the damage... And I don't know if we have to roll... If there was a maximum dice count. Like, what if we could only roll 5?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that to myself. Is that too powerful?
To be honest, I would go to the store and probably buy more green dice.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like that. Or use the Eldritch Horror dice that we do have.
What right? Eldritch? We don't have Eldritch Horror. We have Arkham Horror. Yeah. But there are no dice in that. It's just cards.
Which one is the one that has dice?
Elder Sign?
Yeah.
But they don't match the dice symbols.
That's okay. You can house roll it.
No.
Oh my god.
I'm not mixing components at this point.
Oh my gosh. See, I don't mind mixing components.
I do. My games, my rules.
You do. You have a very weird thing about it.
I'm sorry that I want to keep my games organized. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. Yeah, This was hard.
This was hard.
If I had to house roll this, I would probably do like 4 actions per turn by default for an easier mode. Or maybe like from the beginning you get an extra green die or just something to help mitigate some certain rolls. You know, like because RNG can really mess up your day in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other thoughts about it? I mean...
I wish I used my beakers. I'm so
What were you going
upset.
to use them on?
On these guys, because I would have used it on here.
Go ahead, use them right now.
No. I was going to say, if I can use them on here, and then all of them disappear, I can finally go into the room to try my hand at this guy, but I could never go in the room because of all these people. But yeah, I feel like there's plenty of ways to homebrew this into an easier mode.
There has to. Well, I mean, I'm creative enough to where I could.
Yeah.
One would be... maybe instead of doing every time the elder god advances, only do one of the 2 effects as opposed to both of them, just to make it easier. Another option would be, like you said, if you're facing Haster, every time you go insane on the track like this, remove one of these yellow sign things. Now Cthulhu doesn't have these things at all, so he has a separate mechanic.
Oh.
So each Elder God, there's only 2 of them in the core box. Okay. But expansions and seasons add more things. Oh. Add more bosses and the like. More heroes.
For a small tablet game, because you look at Betrayal on House of Haunted Hill, where it just keeps expanding and expanding. But this is like just one hallway and one room and one map. But it is so meaty. Like even with the little tablet here, I feel like this is like such a meaty game.
It's tight. It's because all these enemies are spawning in tight quarters. That's what it is. Like, You've got to do some serious, like, Bushido, like, trying to get around everyone.
You know, they didn't have a martial artist. I'm kind of sad about that.
I'm sure there's got to be one in an expansion somewhere.
I'm so sad about that.
If they have an Indiana Jones lookalike, then they've got to have a short round in there somewhere.
How did Fat Ima, like, all of a sudden become the tank?
Fat Ima.
It's weird.
What did she do exactly?
I'm a fat. She's a tank, you know, I guess.
I guess. You don't have toughness. You did a lot of the labs. Didn't you destroy like 3 of the 4 labs or something like that?
Yeah, it was a lot of her successes. Like, she didn't roll a lot, but her stars counted as successes.
That was really good.
So
yeah,
I liked her. I'd play Fat again.
Will you stop calling her fat?
She's not even fat, but I like calling her fat.
Wow. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't like it. So that was just episode 1. There are 5 other episodes in the box, and they behave, I guess, a little differently. I've never tried them yet. But yeah, I would totally play this again. Would you play this again?
Yes.
This would have to be a game, though, that I would have to be well enough to play for 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
Because it is a long game. So.
For the record, I'm fat, and I would like to be called skinny, so I don't understand why.
We're just going to end this here. You're just going to keep digging that hole.
I'm just saying.
Is there a character with a shovel? Because you really need one. Cthulhu, Death May Die. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vincent Idly. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you all next time. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Wow.